With that, we'll do a highlight video here for game 259-260, the Eagles and the Giants in the NFC Least. I'm host Adam Burke, joined by pro bettor and handicapper Brad Powers from bradpowersports.com. This number is pretty much 3.5 now at this point. You may find a 3, but you're paying $1.25 to take it. Total in this game, 44.5, has gone up a little bit as we've gone throughout the week here, Brad. But what's the starting point for your handicap here with Philadelphia and the Giants?
I just think it's one of my favorite situational spots of the entire year. First off, I think it's a horrible spot for the Giants. They're playing their 10th straight week against a Philadelphia team that's, fresh coming off a bye. Also more pertinent to this particular game is the Giants are the sixth team in the last 31 years to play 5 straight games decided by 3 points or less. Sooner or later, I got it. You got a propensity to play a bunch of close games. And I've really liked what I've seen from the Giants. They play really hard, but you can't keep bringing in close games week after week after week, especially now that you're in a 10th straight week of playing. To me, that favors Philadelphia. 0.1, 0.2 Philadelphia. And then you just talk about the personnel that Philadelphia's got coming back, multiple starters. This is the healthiest Philadelphia has been since the start of the season. I think Philadelphia makes that playoff push. Obviously, they're already the favorite in the NFC East, but I think they start playing like they're the best team by far in the NFC East. What'd you call it? The least? I like Philly.
Yeah, I like Philly here too. I give Joe Judge full marks. He's done a fantastic job with this Giants team. He's done a fantastic job really getting a bad team to buy in every single week and play really, really hard, because there were a lot of people kind of looking at this, especially after they, had that first game against Washington that they barely won, sort of looking at it saying, Daniel Jones ain't it, man. Like, he's not the guy. They need to improve their draft position, sort of reevaluate this quarterback situation, maybe end up with a Justin Fields, something like that. But the players haven't heard any of that noise. They've come out there and played really, really hard week in and week out. The problem is when you're not a good team and all you have is that effort level, like you said, at some point the gas tank is going to run on empty. And I think this could very well be the week where the gas tank runs on empty. It's a Philadelphia team, as you mentioned, coming off the bye, much healthier. I like Doug Peterson. I know people are going to say, well, he's 1-3 off the bye. Okay, he played New England last year, played a very good Dallas team the year before, blew out Dallas the year prior to that. And then the first time when he played off the bye, Carson Wentz started 3-0. They looked really good, hit the bye week, must have added something new to the playbook or something like that, and everything hit the skids for them. So I'm not really worried about that for Peterson. It's not a big sample size anyway. What I am worried about, what I am thinking about here is Philadelphia has a chance to basically win the division this week. Dallas is a mess. The Giants would fall another game behind. The Giants have already played Washington twice. Philadelphia can pretty much win the division this week. And I think they know that, and they're healthy coming off the bye to do it. And one more thing, the Giants last week, +5 in turnover margin against Washington and barely won the game. So we're in consensus opinion here. Eagles, 3 at -125, 3.5 at plus money, something like that. I think both of those are decent plays here.
One final point, if you're following along, Philadelphia owns the Giants 21-4 the last 25 times. That's saying something. This isn't college football. This is the NFL. Beat somebody 21 out of 25 in division play is saying something, especially 8 straight wins for the Eagles. I don't want to jinx them, but they have absolutely owned the Giants the last 5, 6, 10 years.
Yeah, definitely a consensus opinion here from us on ATS Radio, taking a look at the Eagles, number 259 in the rotation order, -3 with extra juice or -3.5 at plus money. Make sure you tune into the full editions of ATS Radio, which you can find on Spreaker, Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, wherever you stream and download your podcast content.